Clayton County, another officer was shot and killed when responding to a domestic violence call less than 24 hours ago. Neighbors recorded a chaotic scene showing some officers crouching behind a car while others swarm in. Seconds later in this same video, if you listen closely, you can hear several gunshots. A barrage of gunfire there. 3 people, including field training officer Henry Laxon, died at the scene. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy is live there in Rex. Jamie?
Yeah, good evening, Tracy. A very solemn feeling down here for the community, as you can imagine. Everyone trying to piece things and put things together. We do have some new details on the people who died. A neighbour and witness of part of it tells me that the person who was found out the front here is the suspect's mother, who was shot and killed by him. Apparently, the dead woman inside of the house, the residence at the centre of all of this, apparently she was renting a room off the mother, and then also the 12-year-old boy who was shot in the face. He is the suspect's son. Chaos in a quiet neighbourhood of Clayton County. Neighbours describing their community like a war zone.
Before the police got here, it was already 15 shots, approximately about 15 shots. Police get here, the first 2 police pulled up on the scene, another good 6 shots. After they retreat and get back, and then when the technical squad got here, that's when Afghanistan happened.
Clayton County Police say they received a domestic violence call to Jervis Ct in Rex, and as soon as they arrived, things escalated quickly.
We had calls of possible gunfire, domestic violence, and persons down at a residence. The initial responding uniformed patrol officers were actually met by a 12-year-old juvenile who had been shot in the face.
Police say they found a woman lying motionless in a neighbour's front yard, attempted to render aid and were immediately met with gunshots. It was then the suspect, now identified by police as 35-year-old Arthur Allen Gilliam, ran to the back of the house, according to witnesses, where he met a SWAT team and shot and killed Officer Henry Laxon and shot Officer Alexa Chandler in the hand. Police eventually shot and killed Gilliam and later found another dead woman inside Gilliam's residency. Officer Laxon's death marks the 3rd officer killed on duty this month in Metro Atlanta, responding to a domestic violence call.
Police officers responding to calls of domestic violence is one of the most dangerous calls that they can report to.
So we're still working to find out exactly the condition of the 12-year-old boy who was shot in the face. We know he is not deceased as of yet, and also the condition of the officer who was shot in the hand. Now, I also got to speak with a good and dear friend. He describes himself of Officer Laxon. We'll hear from him coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. Live in Clayton County, Jamie Kennedy, CBS 46 News.